장지다. 하이.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts. I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe it.
뭐요? 너가 이제 올라온 거야? 너가 올라?
We only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year. OWLs? Owls? Yes, your ordinary visiting levels. They will determine what type of career you can have.
아, 이거 내 목소리 들어가서 그런가 본데? 어쩔 수 없다. 그냥 들어라. 아마 그니까 내 목소리 잡는 마이크에서 저거 뭐냐 게임 영상 소리까지 같이 잡아서 그런 것 같은데.
What is it? It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
하울링 심하면은 마이크 끌까?
Exceptionally valuable resource. Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning? Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions.
끄면은 목소리가 안 들리고 게임만 하는 거지 그냥. 꺼볼까? 잠깐만.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
노트북이 아니라 플스입니다, 선생님. 그래가지고 안 울리긴 할 텐데 뭐 어쩔 수 없지.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barovia. Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what it says.
어떻게? 목소리 꺼? 목소리 끄면 난 그냥 게임만 한다.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
오. 그러니까 말이야. 기다려봐. 다시 시작해볼게. 뭐가 더 잘 되나? 이러면? 퀄리티가 좋으면 이걸로 하면 좋을 텐데. 아, 나쁘진 않은데.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
확실히 그래픽이 좋아지긴 좋아지네. 근데 프레임이 떨어지네. 아, 프레임 떨어지는 건 좀 애매한데. 프레임이 너무 떨어지는데.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of
그래?
the castle.
너 그걸로 봐서 그런가? 화면으로 봐서 그런가? 그래서 그런가 봐.
And here we are, quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
그래픽 퀄리티가 확실히 좋아지긴 했는데
You can get almost anywhere.
그게 낮아졌어. 프레임률이 낮아졌어, 확실히.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross Station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts today. And I'd like to make sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
게임 목표? 나도 잘 모르겠어. 그냥 계속 호가트 다니는 걸걸?
What will I learn in Charms class? Exactly what I think you'll enjoy, Professor. Can you tell me? Defense against the Dark, a mastery of... Fortunately, you mentioned Hogsmeade. You should be able to... You will also...
해리포터 영화 봤으면 알겠지만 진짜 약간 해리포터 호구와트 다니는 느낌이야.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, he did, Professor. He's been terrible. My suspicion is that... Exploring rooms. Speak of the devil?
Oh?
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
Perfectly good boats and carry.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragons.
Very well. Might I rely on you?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to... And... Yes, Professor. And we'll see you. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was... Did I hear you? And...
Yes, sir. I will say.
Yes, well, Professor, we don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility, and she may feel obliged to share details with it.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be happily you happy. Speaking of God, why don't I show you the unfold it and how... The magnificent chart.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy Mr. Olive. I shall reach out. For now, focus on...
Behind you. There's an open seat here. Thank you. Hello, I am Betty.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronald?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charge at the last. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
That is how it's done.
맞습니다. 나사이는 AI지요. 졌네. 안돼, 떨어지지 마. 나이스.
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
That's it.
Watch this. There we go. Quite impressive. That is how it's done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were even. Took weeks for me to get.
That's good to hear.
To put it lightly. Before I knew it, we had
Is Wagadu much?
Wagadu School of Magic. But it never seemed into.
Is Wagadu?
Its addresses, mountains. I remember the first time, and then it just met.
This may seem enough.
Mostly.
You can cast.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more. I must admit, however.
It's nice to...
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronham... Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did.
Well, an outdoor...
What charm is there? And what a close...
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is... Now, expect to hear from me soon.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You...
Samantha Day. Hope your first day's...
I've been...
My brother Willie. Well, better see to my charms.
Certainly employs creative teaching.
Ugh, what am I missing?
My little brother sent me letters chock full of questions about Hogwarts.
just knowing.
Hello. I don't believe...
Oh, hello. Everyone thinks I'm utterly... If I know...
Have you gained...
I did discover them.
Are there other...
Yes, a few. If I can work out...
If I have the time.
I've been... Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Wish someone...
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I don't mind.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I don't know about demigods.
Lenore? You did?
I found the
Oh, very long. You have a knack for some... Well, I'm glad someone... The moth! I should have seen that.
all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity. especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, basic cast. Now, the well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Protego. Complicates things. Good fallen. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick
Not
learner.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you...
Thank you, Professor.
If what I've seen today, I demand excellence. A classroom duel is one.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise again. Well... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was
It was certainly good.
practice. Didn't expect a new... Then again,
In fact, it was.
be quiet if you like, but I'm... You know,
Exclusive.
excellent. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining us, you just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps some... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower. Till next time.
toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you track the bowl? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the leak.
He's late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Another performance.
Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about...
If Sebastian vouches, I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
I'm flattered to hear.
Imagine it's quite something.
How does crossed ones work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and it's our way of determining and to like.
Of course.
I agree. Besides, in your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So,
get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
There goes my wager.
It's still straight, come on. Act like a winner.
Bingo! You're better than that.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. There's strong competition there.
Brilliant.
I shall. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
Next time you need a partner for Cross Swans, don't hesitate to call on me.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd much prefer it if everyone
I need to stop by the owl. Far too long since I've sent a letter finally.
I never know what to say when I write.
Revelio.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything...
Oh, hello. Nice to... You might recall that I was trying to... And now I've taken to creating my own... My arms get so tired. But I must have confused the Latin word...
That sounds...
Thank you. I collect the books and... Amit told Madame Script perhaps you could get them...
Why did Amit...
Oh, to be perfectly honest, Amit spends a lot of...
I suppose I could...
Oh, I'd very much... If you could collect them and bring them...
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Revelio.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
We had a cool and arm. Still, we never had spiders.
My sister's always wanting a quill.
Hello, Cressida. I collect...
Oh, what a... I'll happily take the head.
Here you are.
Now, to work, perhaps I should start. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Chinese chomping cabbage. Not that I'm certain to find out.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion?
J. Pippin's potions stop. Professor Sharp asked.
I've never.
A spellcraft. I shall explain more.
There's an Ollivan?
There is. Most people are. Mr. Oliver, I would trust.
I'm eager to get.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's, no time to waste.
They say herbology is the study of magical and mundane.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell?
Indeed I do. Fixes things right up.
That seems as if...
More frequently. As Professor Weasley, a number of your... I have arranged some...
Why must I...
No lesson or lecture can... Such experience...
I'll start. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. There we are. The flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic... Let us give the... Remember to be deliberate in your...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repair.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
not me.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
I'm sorry,
That's kind of you. I wanted to make some new... My gobstone color. Are you familiar with
gobstones?
That's what I tried. People can... Imelda is one. And now those poor... I'll say. Anyway, I don't think I know the...
Do you have...
If I knew that, I'd get... Whoever hid my...
I'll see what
I'd appreciate... I'll be back to playing
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
How many hours do you think Hogwarts has?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions in class.
Revelio. Repair. Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
Really?
Common sense and...
Well...
Of course.
Oh, how... Now that I have all my...
I'm sure they...
Isn't it? Very well, off I go.
Revelio.
My older sisters taught me everything I needed to know about Hogwarts before I stepped foot in the path.
I hope I'm lucky enough one day to try every broom model at Spintwitches.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new... I'm told you're in dire need... Is this your first?
It is. I have...
Well, I shall... Hogsmeade's a charming little place. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow.
turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me...
Yes, didn't he see?
Perfect. And a short list gives you... I just have to pop into a shop. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spell.
Matilda, student. I take it you've had a...
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you... Of course it is not with... Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredible, but I shall let Professor... A potting table and...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Meaner than troll.
I sometimes hope they all turn out to be squishy.
Revelio.
그러게 애들 다 자나 봄. 넌 왜 아직 보고 있는 거니?
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Though, I don't...
It's my first time.
Is it really? Well, you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandpa, how may I help you?
Professor Weasley's.
You're the student. I set your things aside in... Is it not the most fascinating...
Are potions really?
They may not be as showy as it's your first time. I also offer ready-made draft. But for now... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Ah, the Dittany. Merlin's bait.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the cart out.
I suppose...
In addition to... But what?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Revelio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
We've got dark wizards these days that make everything evil look like good.
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you trust them.
Revelio. Lumos. Potato.
I question anyone teaching defense.
Revelio. Revelio. I officially...
Excellent. I did.
goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a...
I suppose so.
Merlin's beard?
We are.
I'd say help is a bit of an If you are
Of course, officer. Repair it.
What he wants.
Maybe they did do Revelio. Repair. One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Repair.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce... I should like to thank you.
I was happy to.
Frankly, you just... I own Gladrat. And, as I suspected...
That's very...
Now, let's... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned...
I'd say that I...
Perfect.
Revelio.
More battle-worthy items. Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad.
I can see that.
I think you'll need to... Professor Weasley... Don't want to risk another...
Revelio.
see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Green.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hexing a teacher! A teacher! You're lucky they don't expel you. If you don't get your act together, I shall fly straight to Hogwarts and snap your wanted half myself!
I wonder what Violet's up to. I could use a bit of a respite from this rain. Peasy has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Revelio.
Strings in this next piece. Your heart will soar.
Reparo. Revelio.
I'm sorry. What do you want?
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Reparo. Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that...
I do not. Gringotts. No, I dare say after...
They're after the locket. You...
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription when I read... It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat.
But sir, how dangerous could the...
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
We have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the...
Good. As such, handy for lighting torch and where...
Sounds...
Quite. You may be surprised by some of... When you're finished. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Hello, Lucan. Of course. Ready to have a try now? That would be one. Be sure to cast. Oh, if you need to stop. Excellent form. That's it. Nicely done. I'd say that's enough. Thank you, Luke. I say better to. Hello, Lucan. Why, yes, is ready for another? I'm ready. Brilliant. Yes, Natty. Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. Bravo! You'd better keep practicing. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak. Assignment's all finished. You could have gone a bit easier with me. Revelio.
I'd rather go alone.
To a dance? Why not? In fact, I think they should. Imagine how much. And then the
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the minister
was only asking.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello.
I was following a ask Poppy if I found two
Following a
Wonderful. You can keep whatever.
Where do you sit?
Very well.
Fair enough.
Repair it.
Something quite satisfying about isn't there? Really mastered that one, haven't you? Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
Revelio.
Yes.
What are you up to now?
Still have a bump on my head from herbology loss.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Leviosa. Here. Repair it.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished.
Glad to hear it.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. Your spell. I would rather we not. Let us begin. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio.
Try not to incinerate yourself.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted...
I did. I've heard all... I'm going... You see, we were learning to...
Oh, they see.
Exactly. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear...
Oh, I'm sorry to...
Thank you. Anyway, to make matters...
A hidden...
Yes. It's supposedly... I was hoping you could say a bit of an...
What sort of...
I haven't a clue. If the previous...
Very well.
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You...
The Daedalian key...
The what keys?
The Daedalian... Rumor is, Professor Black... You should try to catch...
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you... If you can
Why would...
What I... He's a poltergeist.
Surely you'll be...
Perhaps you'll have better.
Perhaps I'll give...
I hope you do. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
This stairwell looks promising.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff?
sorting hat took ages to sort that poor first.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, how... He shooed me out of there, but no...
I found what I believe.
Oh, that's... Seems as though we both... Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
저는 그만 잡니다요. 들어가십시오.